Hello and welcome to my practice. My name is Coco. I'm a health and wellness coach hailing from another gorgeous autumnal Melbourne, Australia. Earlier today I was working on Pilates. I'm teaching my younger son the Joseph's 34 original 34 mat exercises. Now he is an athlete, so when I actually do put up the videos with him, do bear in mind that he has been working his whole entire life. So he started walking at 9 months, and he went from walking to climbing to running. So at 2.5 years old, he was the kid that was riding without trainer wheels. About the same time, he was the kid that was running across beams. Anybody who knows him will be like, yeah, that's Marnie. So I just want to demonstrate what everybody should be aspiring to work up to, and all it is practice. So he's an 18-year-old young man who has spent his whole entire life working out, and his body is so finely attuned to exercise that it just comes natural for him. So he's one of those people who just can see something and then do it. He's just one of those. But anyway, I'm teaching you what I love to do. So yin yoga is about relaxing your muscles and just surrendering to what is. Now, with anything, it is a case of, if it is a stabbing pain, you stop. If it is that aching, oh my God, I haven't had the stretch in a while, you keep going. But at any time you want to come up, then come up. That's fine. This isn't that you have to be in agony. However, I do encourage you to breathe into the pain. So for me, if there's something particularly painful, I will just keep breathing into that area. I mentally breathe into that area and the pain does disappear. The only time that I maintain the discomfort is when I'm doing the splits, because I haven't done the splits since I was 16 years old. So it's been a long time between drinks since I've been able to get my legs, completely horizontal. So for me, the entire time I'm in a split-like position, it is painful. Anyway, what I'm going to show you today, a very simple deltoid stretch, tricep stretch, bicep obviously, and I'm only going to show you 2 exercises. So I'm in the Phoenix. Actually, I'm going to show you 3. So I'm in the Phoenix at present. So hands are stacked in front of my elbows. My elbows are stacked underneath my shoulders. Everything's pretty much is in alignment. Your feet, it doesn't really matter where they go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right hand, I'm going to place it behind my left elbow, and I'm going to take my left hand and place it in front of my right elbow. And then it's just a simple case of stretching your hands out until you can't go any further. Now what you do with your head is that you can have a block or a cushion or something to keep it propped up. Or what I like to do is I like to let it hang. And the reason being is that I get a neck stretch as well. So 2 for the price of 1. And I will maintain this position for about 5 minutes or so. And I'm getting a stretch right here. I love it. Depending on how tight I am, will depend on where I feel the stretch. And of course, first one way and then the other. Okay? So the second one is just a simple one. I probably should have started with it. And it is simply stretching the abdominals. Because yesterday when we were working on the upper arms, invariably you actually do work your abdominals. You actually work your abdominals all the time. People just don't realize it. So I just point my chin up to the ceiling or to the sky or wherever I am, and I give my abdominals a stretch. So I've been stretching a lot today, so I'm not feeling anything at present, but this morning I really was feeling it. And the other one is to increase the stretch both here and with these muscles here, so serratus anterior and serratus posterior, all these muscles here. Then what I do is I place my arm out, face down initially, and my hand is in line with my shoulder. So if you can see it, I'm like that. And then I just simply push onto my side. And that Now, I place my leg down on that side. It increases the stretch on my deltoid. If I, just trying to get, if I place my hand down, I get an increased stretch in my deltoid, but also in this region. Okay, my scap muscles. If I go one step further and I twist my hand so it faces up towards the sky, then what I get is obviously stretch along the deltoid, biceps, triceps and the muscles around there, but also serratus anterior, serratus posterior. All of this section, I get a stretch from it. So, if you can imagine, love, 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 love. So, and like I said, I can be in this position for up to 5 minutes. And as always, first one way and then the other. So, my right hand side is not as flexible as my left hand side. So what I have told myself I will be doing from now on is to stretch my left hand side first and then go into my right hand side, because when I do the second side it's a lot easier and I've already warmed it up partially, and then I can go even deeper into the stretch almost immediately. And so my goal is to even my sides up so that A, they are both equally strong as the other, and B, they are both equally as flexible as the other. So those are my own personal goals. I do have one other, and it is there is a footage of a 91-year-old gymnast, and I think the footage is about 3 or 4 years old. 91, and she's still performing. Well, she still was performing. I don't know if she's still alive. Still performing her her floor. You know, she's still on the bars. I saw the video of her on the doing a floor routine, and I'm like, when I'm 91, I'm going to be that lady. And my practice starts here, and I will continue my practice until I'm 91, because it's going to take me that long to be able to do the stuff that she can currently do if she's still alive. But those are my goals. You've got to find your goals. And for me, I'm very pushy. Set your goals, conquer them, and then keep moving the goalposts. So have your ultimate goal in mind, and then set yourself smaller goals to achieve it. And eventually, you will have a body that will allow you to bounce, bounce, bounce all day, every day too. Cheers.